Okay, we're back, and we're here ready to play the 2020 USBA Three Cushion Nationals Semifinal. Raymon Groot versus Miguel Torres. My name is Ira Lee. I'm here with my billiard buddy Ken Felton, and we're here to witness the last four. Where we're going to watch one of the semifinals. The other semifinal is Kang Lee versus Taegu Lee. But we're going to be watching this exciting match between Raymon Groot and Miguel Torres. As they prepare to lag for the break.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Expecting a great semifinal match between Raymon Groot and Miguel Torres. And Raymon wins the lag.
Prepares for the break. And Raymon makes a very good position out of this. He hits the outside of the ball and he leaves a very natural three-rail shot to go long. I expect him to make this 95 to 90, probably 100% of the time.
That's 2 points for Raymon.
It's 2 points, and he's a little bit behind the red ball, but he just got out of a really tense match, quarterfinal match with Young-Yu Lee, where he eked out an amazing run of 5 and then a 2 and out to win. That run of 5 included 2 incredible masse shots.
Yes.
You guys want to check out that match, which we also streamed. He's going to hit a very fine hit on this red ball and go 3 rails, finesse it.
The body English did not help.
Yeah, including the full kick. But this is Raymond's first U.S. Nationals. Recently became a permanent resident of New York. Recently married also. And is a proud American three-cushion billiard player. Miguel opens up with a natural and seems to be in a decent line. He has to feather thin this white if he's going to be able to go short enough to make this. He's now taking a look at possibly playing off the red. Playing off the red has some good positional chances because he'll bring the red toward the middle of the table and he scores it. Played it with a 2-way speed, but scored it 3 rails. And you see he opened up the table.
That's a run of 2.
It's a run of 2. He has a chance to play it off of either ball. He's going to try to play this 5 rails off the white and get behind the ball, would leave the balls in the middle of the table. But it looks like he's going to play the red ball and play it short. He just has to decide if he's going to go directly into it or play it short. Yeah, personally, I think he's going to play the 5 rail off the white ball has the best positional benefits. Plus, he can get a really good hit on a closed ball, no kisses to deal with, and he should have a nice short angle after he's done. And he brings the balls on the same side of the table for good short angle chances. Still challenging though, because he's got to stun off this white ball, hit it with a little bit of low ball, and he's taking care. Low ball or center right. Get the short angle. He's at a little bit too much ball. And
So
it gives
Miguel scores 3. It's 3-2 after 1 inning.
Hitting maximum English with the ball in the middle of the table always makes it a smaller ball. It all depends on if the English grabs on the second rail or the third rail. You don't know if it's going to be long or short. But Raymon has a good opportunity here to play short long into a backup. And with the right English and the speed, he can try to make this yellow ball very large off of 4 cushions. Oh, he's playing it 3 cushions one way.
Beautiful.
He probably didn't want to deal with any kisses or anything. He hit that with a lot of finesse. So he has a chance here to play off the right side of the yellow and short, long, long. That's always a good option. He's looking at a short angle off the left side of the yellow. Very sensitive since he's going perpendicular to the rail with a lot of English. It's always sensitive. But he nails it.
Great.
Wow. That's going to give him some good confidence that he's reading the table properly. He just played on this table, so there's a little bit of an advantage. He just spent an hour, getting to know this table.
Yes, I was actually a little surprised that they put this match on this table since he had just played.
Well, it's a match where we have a former national champion. So, and Raymon is looking in such a good position after winning that last match that we might see a good, very important match. Not that any match is any less important, but this is
no, I agree.
Exciting story.
I understand why they did it. I was a little surprised.
Yeah. We don't choose the matches here. The tournament director does.
Yep.
We just film.
We do what we're told.
So Miguel has a chance to go short, long, short with left English.
And Raymon also was the number 1 player out of the flights.
Yes, he had a very impressive preliminary round, and that was an impressive shot with the speed to really maximize the chances of having a good shot.
Miguel actually placed 3rd in his flight.
Yeah, he in the seeding process after the qualifications, he was on the bottom half of the field.
But he beat Hugo Patino yesterday.
Yes.
And beat Sonny Cho previously.
And Miguel just plays another beautiful natural, and he looks like he's already comfortable with the table, and he didn't even play a match on this yet today.
Right. He played yesterday on this match.
He's looking to
Hugo on this table.
That's right. He's looking to play a 4 cushion shot on the outside of the white. I want to see how closely he passes this kiss with the white ball in the middle of the table. He's going to hit this with a low left. he should pass it. And putting a little extra English, speeds his ball up, and now he goes in for a very close hole. That was the only way to miss that hole, and it was a hair on the way in and a hair on the way out. So this is how cruel the game that we play is. And if he made that, he would have had the easiest short angle to probably extend his run. So Miguel finishes the second inning with the 5 points, and now Raymon Groot is back to the table with the short angle that Miguel set up for him. So Raymond makes the short angle and leaves himself with this round the table. Very precise. 3 rails. As I said, it's very meaningful that he just played a match on here, so he's intimately familiar with how this table is behaving, and that's a big advantage, but that's what he's going to need in order to play a game with Miguel, who seems already comfortable with the table. He's taking a look at where he needs to hit. It appears that he might try to play this 3 rails short. He's got to make sure he drives the red away from the yellow. I don't think that's going to be too much of an issue, but it's the full combination of things he has to do aside from managing the leave. Yes, he played it short to make sure he didn't get in any hole, and he barely nips it. Yeah, but he played it short so to avoid the hole. You saw him point on the rail before yeah. And he didn't get rewarded. I mean, because if he had just hit a little bit more ball, he would have had a nice natural around the table. And now he's frozen to the short rail, and with no angle to do that. He doesn't even have an angle to go 5 rails because the red ball is in the way. So, what he could possibly go long, short, and then try to have a fat line to approach the red up and down. He's going to hit this with some speed. Oh, he played He played this 4 rails long. This is 6 rails. This is a beautiful solution. That was a wonderful shot. A really wonderful shot.
Beautiful.
Yeah, he had no line, and he found a line without a kiss. Beautiful. See how he just barely passed the red?
Yes.
That's what he needed to do. I didn't see that line was there, That's really the only way to do it. He passed the red by about 2 millimeters. And now he's too close to the red, so he can't see anything but red, and it cuts off the options.
He's on a 4 right now.
He can't even masse it because he's going to do a cross table, long here. Let's see how he does this. Thin ball, long. Wow, he went ahead of it.
Ooh.
He tried to weave in and out of that red ball, and he almost made it. And he leaves. Look at this. He leaves his cue ball frozen to the red, making it the smallest possible target to bank at for Miguel. So Miguel, if Miguel can actually see the red, enough of the red, he might play it as a short angle, but I don't think he has that. Yeah, if he has that, he'll probably cut it into a kiss. So he has to play the bank shot. He's looking at the line. Miguel likes to count numbers. You know, see how useful that is in this situation. But it's a small target because their balls are frozen.
But they're not. If they're frozen,
and he missed it just by a hair. Yeah. He just hit on the outside.
Frozen,
oh,
right?
they were
just very, very close to each other.
Yeah, but they may have
frozen.
They may no. They only froze. You only respot it if it's your cue ball.
It's only
Yeah.
if it's your cue ball frozen to another ball. If the other two balls are frozen, that's fine.
That's right. And all it did was make a very small target for Miguel. Yeah. So now Raymon has a very close ball. He can get any hit he wants. It's just about judging the stroke and the action and the carom. But he's a straight rail player and a good one cushion player. So he hit that with a very controlled speed. He now has a very good cross table shot that he can play. That also leads to more points. He's going to play this long, short, push the yellow up to the long rail and push the red into the corner. I expect him to make 2 or 3 more. But he hits a little too much ball, apologizes, he gets it the other way, but the billiard gods do punish it a little bit. They don't let him see the yellow ball, because if he could see that yellow ball, he would have been off to the races. So some justice is done for that lucky shot. He was trying to hit long, short, and he would have had a perfect position, but now he's stuck behind the red. There's no angle, no line. I don't even see a shot.
He's looking to try and play it into the short rail.
I don't see anything. No Massey is going to help him either. He's thinking of doing some kind of draw shot here. I don't even see it. This is
Let's see what he's come up with.
He's going to try to do some sort of snake shot and draw it off to the rail. This is... Boy, what a shot he just played. This was an incredible shot. Beautiful. That might be that's the most beautiful shot I've seen this tournament. And
or at least right up there with the 2 Massays that he played last match.
That was an intricate shot. That was a great solution.
That's a run of 3 now.
I'm surprised nobody clapped. They think that he's going to make that shot every time. I'd like to set that up for people. They didn't see the solution, but he played a really beautiful shot. Especially now he set himself up as well. He's going to play this 5 cushions, I think. He's going to cut the yellow out of the path for his cue ball and try to go short. Is he long enough? Is he short enough? Just missed it. That was a nice run of 3. Giving him 11 after 4 innings.
Miguel knows he needs to respond here.
Yeah. He sees that Raymon's here to win this national championship, and he's going to have to seize it away from him.
He's very in tune with the table.
Oh, wow. He played the backup. And he had the English to make it big, but he just went a hair too deep. And there's a tiny hole at that speed. So a little unfortunate
11
for Miguel.
after 4 innings.
But, as comfortable as he seems at the table, he's not going to be as fine-tuned, locked in as Raymon is right now.
Right.
Spending a full 40 innings on a table, he's not just, comfortable. He was practically married to the table for the last 2 hours.
Don't tell his wife.
So he's got a short angle, which he's gonna take a little closer look at. Picks his line. Miguel steps out of his line of the aim. And Raymon cinches it.
Raymond's another run of 2.
And then the balls line up in what my late friend George Theobald used to call a syzygy. The planets line up, and that's when the half your options are cut off because you can't see either side of the other ball, and all you have are cross tables and up and down shots that are usually of the small kind. And you got to cross balls, a lot of kisses. So he's going to try to go up and down, short, long, short, and attack the white. Let's see what happens. Sensitive shots when you go perpendicular to the rail. Now, if he passes the red, he's got a good chance to score. And he does. He gives a little glance at Miguel. I think he was playing it directly.
Yeah. It was...
But he hit it well. I mean, it's so sensitive of a shot that's one of the possibilities. And you play with the speed and with the English to allow for that possibility. So it's not entirely on, but for Raymond to acknowledge it is gentlemanly. Miguel's shaking his head. He's acknowledging a couple of rolls that Raymond's been getting. He's got a no English bank shot here, and he hits the right side of the ball and slips in between. Very unfortunate, but that's another run of 3, bringing the score from 14 to 5 in 5 innings. Miguel's got the pressure.
14 to 5.
You see how he just barely grazed the red and missed that bank shot. Any more red ball, he would have made that shot. So Miguel plays the no English drop in, hits just a hair too thin, and gets the safety he was looking forward to.
Haiku is leading 27 to 10 over Kang.
Wow, yeah, Tay's a shot-making monster. Kang has to really play his best game in order to beat Tay. So Raymond just played a beautiful shot to break the safety of Miguel, and that was such a critical shot because with the lead that he has right now, he's really seizing control of this game. He's taking the safeties. Miguel's playing a little bit timidly, and Raymond's not only breaking the safeties, he's playing safety back as well. If he had missed that, it would have been no consequence, or been of little consequence, because Miguel, who's out of stroke, behind by 10 points, is almost frozen to the short rail. So these are the dynamics of the game that Raymond's looking to control. And he just misjudges the reverse English on the third rail. But he makes one. And he triples his score, 15 to 5 in 6 innings. Miguel's got a spin shot, draw shot that he two strokes like a hanger.
Yeah, this is one of his favorite.
It's one of it. It looks like a trick. It looks like a trick shot from an exhibition. For most players, it's a very difficult, huge stroke shot. For him, he just drops his arm.
Yeah, we've seen him play that shot multiple times.
He's going to play the right side of this ball. A little careless here. He's trying to get some rhythm here. That's why he's just jumping up and shooting. It looks like he's shooting it carelessly, but he is trying to loosen up. Raymon Groot is going to try to punish him for every mistake, and if he continues to do that and not let him back in the game, this is how the match. This is how he could try to make his way to the finals. Force follow? Oh no, he plays a sensitive drop-in shot, which he barely misses, and but it's one of those that and he opens up for a 6-rail shot for 6 or 7 rail shot for Miguel. Raymond played that with a speed, like he was very confident he was going to make it. He can afford now with this scoreline to play a little aggressively, but Miguel has to take advantage of this opportunity. Here's the 7-rail shot, and he shoots it again. This is the second time he went a little too deep and didn't get the backup. See, the backup is there. It'll open up, but not at that speed. If he has to hit it a little softer, then it'll open up. We've seen that happen many times. Now the table's not sliding as much as it did in the first couple of days. But here's a shot, the 4-rail shot that Raymond's going to play to a big red ball. For a straight rail player, he played this aggressively, passes the kiss. Boy, I like how he played that. I mean, no, and for the safety too. Look what he did with the yellow.
Yes.
But he shot it with like a no nonsense speed. That was beautiful. I really liked how that looked, and it makes a statement to your opponent as well the way he's scoring. Every time I watch Raymond, I learn something. It's a blessing for us, for him to hang out with us in New York. Perfect. So, he has a chance here to be aggressive and play off the left side of the red, because there's not many lines off the yellow ball, even though he'd like to hit a close ball. But he's got a big chance here to hit the red, short, long, and that's what I think he's going to try. There's a tiny hole behind the yellow, but I think he's a favorite to make it if he makes a good hit on the red. He's just going to take care of a kiss on the red. And perfect. He managed the kiss on the red beautifully.
Run a 3 so far?
Yeah.
18-6.
Success breeds success. So when he, hits a shot like that, definitely a sensitive kiss to avoid, missing a hole, getting a perfect hit, and he continues his inning. He's on a run of 3, and with a wide open chance to pass the kiss. Yeah, he got a kiss. Opened up the table for Miguel, but adds another 3 to his score. So after 8 innings, he's got 18 points. He's almost halfway through the game, and Miguel is struggling. It's not like Miguel can't come back. It's still early in the game. There's a long way to go, but
What did Miguel run on Hugo yesterday? 11.
That's right. Miguel was behind on Hugo, and he ran 11, right?
Yes.
To get right back in the game. That's kind of like what he would need to do right now.
Okay.
And making this shot definitely helps.
Great start.
Miguel is also very productive in manufacturing positions for himself, so he's in a good position now. He can't shoot. He has to play off the red, obviously, but he looks like he's looking at a short angle. Sensitive. I see him going to the end rail and spinning it 3 or 4 cushions. He should be able to easily manage passing a double kiss with the red. Being so close to the red, he can either stun it and go straight or hit it thin and draw it, control the relative speeds between the balls. Let's see how he passes the red. He's looking at what to do with that red ball. Red ball crosses and then could run into his ball. He's giving up on that shot. He's going to play it flat as a flat short angle. It's also sensitive. He has to hit the corner, but he missed the corner. He has to hit the short rail, which is going to also give him a little English that he needs. So he kind of hit that with no English.
18-7 after 8 innings.
So Raymon is looking at playing on the inside of this ball. He must see a little window to avoid a ticky. To make a ticky and then spin it off the second rail to go short. That's what he's looking at. So rail first. Gets a perfect angle, misses a kiss. Hits the rail exactly where he was pointing.
Beautiful shot.
And he's in a great position to play this long short. It also has a built-in safety, built-in position. Those are the shots that you want to have. So you can shoot them with a lot of confidence. So he's going to cut this yellow ball on the right side of the red and then drop it in. I think that's what he's going to do. He looks like he's going to stroke this sometime. I'm not sure exactly what he's going to do. Looks like he's going to go high speed or something. Oh, yeah. No, he wasn't playing that at all. He was playing this even better. Amazing shot. Also with a better safety option, but he nails it 100% of the ball. He is so in tune with this table. It's not even funny. And he's in a great line to make another run. He's going to hit off this red short angle, drop it in the corner.
He's on 2. So pretty sure after this inning.
Only going to have a good position to look at. Nothing can go wrong here. There's no kiss. He just has to hit the ball. He just needs to make a carom to the first rail where he's trying to go. Doesn't matter where the red ball is, he's going to have another easy shot. Perfect.
There's 3.
And he may have placed it in the ideal spot too. Now he can go for either side of either ball, and he just can pick and choose what he wants to do. I think he might go on the outside of this ball. There's no kisses. He can leave the yellow open. I mean, he only has to be concerned with a possible hole in between the red and the rail, but I'm confident he can manage this. A little bit of right English. So he chose to play 4, and he avoids the hole. Happy about that.
Run of 4.
And this is another run of 4, further extending his lead. He's really taking command on this match. He's leaving nothing to chance. Miguel's not getting any shots either. Every shot he plays, he's playing it smart, really smart. He's really playing this like a championship match. Raymon would love to win the first nationals championship that he enters.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Reverse. Spin shot. Perfectly in tune with this table. He is perfectly in tune with this table. And look what he set up. He created for himself. He runs a 5 and he leaves himself a short angle. It's not the easiest short angle. He's got to spin this and catch the corner. But, being as grooved to the table as he is, I expect him to make this. And he makes this. He's going to have another short angle, almost guaranteed. He nails it. Oh, he just clips it. He clips it, and that's maybe the worst possible thing that can happen in terms of position. But at least he's at the table.
That was a 6.
That's a run of 6. I'm a little, I'm a little confused about what he's going to do now. I don't really see a good shot. He's going to try to go, spin to the long rail and catch 2 long rails and then spin down. This is a tough draw shot. Oh, he hits it perfectly. He played it really, really well. But again, perfect safety.
24-7.
24-7 in 9 innings. He's playing almost a perfect game. And now half game is finished. Raymon is going to take a break, a bathroom break. But let's talk about, basically what's happening right now. It might be, it might actually, be a benefit for Miguel to have this break to cool him down, because Raymond is just steamrolling right now.
Yes.
I mean,
the other match.
At the same time, though, it did seem like Miguel wanted to just get back on the table.
In the other match, 28 to 21.
And Kang Lee is on a run right now.
Oh, Kang's making a comeback. Huh?
Yes.
It looks like he ran a 5 or a 6 to get beyond 20. So the game's not over. Is Kang shooting?
Kang is shooting right now. He just made his last point. I don't know what the run is, though.
Yeah. It's interesting. It looks like it looked a second ago I glanced over there and
it looked like a runaway. It was
20 something
to 10
28 to 10, and now it's 28 to 21. or 22. We're talking about the other semifinal.
I'll be right back. I'm going to grab something to drink real quick.
So we're at the 2020 USBA three cushion nationals, and being treated to the semifinal match between Raymon Groot and Miguel Torres. They're taking their mid-game break. This championship is sponsored by Predator Carom Cues. Predator makes the Vantage three cushion shaft that many top champions are using today, and they are about to release their carbon fiber Carom shaft, the Carom Revo shaft, coming out later on this year. Sangli chalk. There's a new version of Sangli chalk. Everybody should look out for it. It's one of the high quality chalks that you can use for three cushion billiards. Yvonne Simonis, Aramith billiard balls. We're playing here at Carom Cafe, the mecca of three cushion in the United States, and this production is brought to you by High Rock Productions and the USBA. All right, the players are back from their break. It is Miguel's turn at the table. I'm sorry. One of our players is back from break, Raymon. Miguel, we're still waiting for Miguel. He should be back momentarily. So we can continue this exciting match where Raymon Groot has taken a commanding lead against the former U.S. national champion and runner-up from 2019, actually, Miguel Torres. Raymond's doing some stretching and calisthenics. Anyway, he's getting ready for his second half of the match. The score is 24-7 in 9 innings.
Okay, I'm back. Hangs on another room.
Kang has almost tied up the game, actually. And he's looking very comfortable at the table.
28, 26 now?
Yeah, he's narrowed the lead that his opponent had on him. Almost cut it out completely. Kang Lee is the house pro at Carom Cafe. He's a tremendous pool player. He's actually beaten some top players.
Yeah.
I've seen him go hill with Jason Shaw. I've seen him beat Darren Appleton. And obviously he's not the same caliber as top players, but he can shoot. He's a straight shooter, very knowledgeable, and because he plays so much billiards, he's almost impossible to save, and he can play some really nice control shots. Kick shots and bank shots are a specialty. He just went through a microscopic hole. He's really looking to win this three cushion national championship. If he does, that would be really something nice for having a young champion of three cushion in this country. Yeah. And couldn't happen to a nicer guy also. I mean, he's got a quiet demeanor, unassuming, humble guy. Just speaks with his cue. Okay, Miguel is back from his break and ready to shoot. He's faced with this, what might look like a short angle if his cue ball were slightly to the right, but looks like a lot of kisses here. I'm curious to see how he's going to solve this because it's a challenge. Cross tables have all kinds of kisses. He could feather the red ball and go 4 rails around, but that takes a very, very precise hit. I don't know what he's going to do. But Miguel's got an exceptional stroke, super smooth, and he can pretty much do anything he wants with the cue ball. So I'm sure he's thinking about 5 different things, 5 different solutions, and trying to choose between them. I want to see how he passes a kiss and solves this. Well, almost held it up. I think he tried to hold it up, hit it flat. Picked up a little too much English on the first rail. Missed it wide. And now Raymon has a natural short angle off this red ball with almost no problems. He just has to roll this in. And he should expect to have all the balls in the open after he makes this. Yep. Perfect control. He's going to like his next shot.
Continues right where he left off before the break.
Yep.
Making points.
And I think he can see the yellow ball. If he can see the yellow ball, if he can see the right yellow edge ball, he'll have more options. But even if he can hit the red ball and either go 3 or 5. I mean, he's got so many options. I think he can see the yellow ball, and if he can, he's going to play this. He's going to play this short angle. Yeah, and he can try to bank that yellow ball again into a position. Perfect control. Absolutely perfect control. The break didn't slow him down. No, that's for sure. If anything, he just became more focused. It lays really well to play 4 rails off of this yellow ball, to thin this yellow ball and go 4 rails. And he's a tall guy, so he can reach over to the middle of the table and get very comfortable cueing. You can play this 4 rails, 4 or 6. He chose the 6. And that also leaves the balls in the middle of the table, very controlled.
He's just in the zone right now.
Yeah, either side of either ball. He can play this 5 cushions from the red. Either way, really. But he's going to play this off the yellow. He's looking at it. He was going to play off the yellow, cut the yellow behind the red, and then go short. If that's what he sees, if he feels it, he's going to do whichever feels the most comfortable. If he feels that, that's what he'll do. I think one of the 5 cushion shots looks really comfortable as well. Yeah, he looks fixated on this hitting the yellow first. So he must really see the shot. To me, it looks so natural off the red, but he's gonna pass this kiss with the red and go short. Yep. And he hit it perfectly.
So run a 4.
Yeah, and he look at the. There's a run of 4, and he's got another short angle where he could bank that red ball to the opposite corner, and I don't see him stopping anytime soon. Really, honestly, he made those last 4 shots with perfect control and keeping the balls open in the middle of the table. Never a doubt, hitting 100% of the ball every time. He even tried to keep the red ball close by to make another short angle.
Right.
But now it's in the middle, and you know what? I think he's going to force follow this. If he force follows this, it's actually very natural. There's no kiss also, I think. You can force follow this. Yeah. Oh, no, he's not going to even mess around with that. He's going to play it short, long, short with the spin to the middle. I wonder how he's going to keep the yellow away from the red. Yep. He controlled that. And
cut it past the red.
Perfect.
Beautiful. Another run of 6.
A perfect run of 6.
He's at 30 right now. Needs 10 more. 30 after 10 innings.
You know what? He's looking at playing this off the red because he's close to the ball. Oh, he's going to thin this, slice this red out of the way, and then go and attack that yellow with a little speed, I think. Perfect. A friendly kiss makes the position even easier. See how he controlled that red ball?
Yes.
2 rails into a perfect position. Now he just needs to take care of the hole behind the yellow. Yeah, and he can play it short with speed and seal up the hole just with speed. He's looking to play it short. Let's see, was it short enough? Yes. Perfect control.
That's 8.
That's a run of 8.
He's at 32. He only needs 8 more.
That's right. And the way he's playing, he looks like he's going to run out the whole game. I mean, that would be incredible if he did.
He looks just so in control.
He's completely in control of this game, and also in completely control of himself and the table. Yeah.
I bet you his heart rate's not even elevated.
No, he's just comfortable.
It's like, oh, this is just a walk.
He's in the zone. Yeah. He's just happy to be at the table, and he's comfortable. He's going to even try to play this at the end rail with no English. He's going to drop this in. Look at this. This is beautiful. This is so nice to see. If he hits with enough speed, this will open up and make... Oh my gosh, he missed it by 1 millimeter. 1 millimeter.
Run of 8, 32 to 7 after 10 innings.
He's playing almost perfectly, and the leaves he's leaving Miguel are like of the most difficult kind.
Does he have anything but a bag?
He's got nothing but a bank shot. There's no, and this is not the first time this has happened. You know, it's deja vu. He's got tiny bank shots to hit at from 10 feet away every time. Miguel is going to try to hit a sensitive reverse English shot, and which is hard enough even when you're fully comfortable with the table. But you know, when you've got your back against the wall, it becomes difficult. He's going to try to hit this ball short, long, and back it up. If he makes it, he's going to open up and have a nice position, but this is hard. This is hard.
He's going to try and come up this short rail here. Right?
Yes, he's trying to back up, and I mean, he hit it perfectly. He hit it so well, but you know, he had no choice but to go for it, and he knew that he was going to leave an open position if he missed. But you know, the way that Raymon is controlling this game, there's just nothing you can do.
Right.
You know, I mean, he hit that about as good as you can hit it. And if you give him a second try, he's going to nail it. Right. You know, I'm really good at giving a second try. I got to practice making it on the first try.
Hey, let me set that up again. Oh, look, hey, I got it.
I'm an expert on the third try. You got it. Yeah, my average on the third try is astronomically high. Oh, look at this. He's going to play a natural around the table, a little bit low. And again, I all I see are open positions after. So he slightly misjudges this and leaves Miguel a little opening. I'm surprised he missed it short also, because it's a little bit bigger on the long side, but again, who am I to say? He's averaging 3, which is it's beautiful. Miguel completely out of this game. You know what? Raymon is considering just feathering that red ball and playing this position. Short, long. It's a tiny ball. And with no safety, if he misses, he just plays safe he plays position for Miguel. But he can afford to do it. If anybody could afford to do it, he's
up 25.
Banked up enough shots to. But you know what he's going to do? He's going to stick with his game plan. He's going to feather this ball, and he's going to back out into the red with a slow speed to leave again. Nothing. But he hits it so good that he just nails it 100% of the ball and sets up for this short angle. It's I really feel for Miguel, because
he ran into
a freight train, a buzzsaw. But take a look at this the way he's looking at the table. Looks like he's going to run out every single time he gets to the table.
It's 32-29 over there between Tay and King. Oh, he just missed.
Ooh, he tried to pass the kiss by hitting it thin and shortening it up. But same thing. He leaves him far away. I think he left Miguel either a 5-railer or. Oh yeah, he hit this great. He had a window to pass the kiss by hitting it thin, deep in the corner, and whipping out of the corner. And Miguel seems to be rewarded here.
Miguel ever came back and won this match, with this being one of the greatest matches you've ever seen?
Yeah, it would be if he came back and won a match like this. And it's not like that he can't do it.
Right.
He did the same in the final match against Hugo Patino last year. Hugo ran 18 off the break, and Hugo barely won.
Right.
So Miguel came back from a huge deficit. I think he was like 30-2 or something like that, and Hugo and Miguel came back.
He needs to straight a few points, get a little momentum, get a little.
He has to get a little.
Things can go my way from this point on.
Unfortunately, it's difficult to do. He hit it well. It just came up a little bit short.
So 33-8.
33-8 after 12 innings. Miguel definitely shooting below his. He's not playing his game, but it's only because Raymon's playing perfectly.
So.
I mean, at this pace, Raymon might be beating Dick Jaspers.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean, this is
world class right now. And the decisions and the choices are also world class. Everything he's doing is just top notch right now, and he's getting rewarded with these leaves too. I mean, he's now on this red ball with I mean, that yellow ball looks like, huge. As long as he can pass this kiss, puts enough English on this, he can pass this kiss and make this yellow Beautiful.
Good shot.
That's two. He needs 5 more. Now, he can play the short angle, but it's a little bit sensitive. He has to be hit it flat, a lot of control. He's taking a look at what line he needs. It looks like he's looking to try to play this with a lot of English because he's looking to come out of the corner. He could also hit it like with a dead ball, but he's trying to look for the way to make this ball the biggest. So he's choosing. He seems a little torn of the exact approach and what stroke to use. Let's see what his choice is. Oh, what a line! He really is aggressively attacking that. Makes another 2. Keeps pushing forward. The clock is running out. It's running, ticking out for Miguel. I mean, he only missed that by a centimeter.
Right.
His last game with Youngju, he had to play very tactically. Now it's just shot making.
Yeah.
There's no reason for him to play safety anymore. He's just gonna be super aggressive and try to make everything. That's pressure enough. So Miguel tries the difficult 5-railer, misses the shot, and opens up the table. Raymon can either play a double the rail shot. He can hit 3 or 4 rails. Obviously, he has to choose which way he's going to go. If he's putting left English, he's trying to double the rail. That would be very nice. And he hit it perfectly. And
36.
he leaves himself more options. Either side of either ball is good. Looks like he's going to try to play this short.
Long, short.
Just surprising to me. No, he's playing it. He's playing it of 3 rails only. And he was just looking at the line for the last for the third rail line.
Right. Where he wanted to hit
Yep.
off the.
What line he was going into. He's playing for 3, an imperfect line, but he can't bridge. But this red ball's so big, he could just bang it full and play it short, and that'll probably be good. See what he does. He might make it. He might just make it directly. Wow, passes the kiss by a hair and bangs the shot. that was nice. Huh?
38 points. He's playing for 2 now.
That's right. And he's got a perfect shot to set up his last point. If he just rolls this in, the yellow ball will be in the opposite corner, and he'll have playing for 2. I think he's going to run out. He's poised 2. There it is, perfect. And look at that. You can't put the ball in a better position. He's going to play this short and roll this in. If he makes this, he'll be into the finals.
Yes.
So he's looking for his line.
Looks like Teku leaving.
He doesn't want to use maximum English on on this ball, but he just got to stay down, and pretty straightforward. No kiss problems. 1, 2, perfect line, and he wins the game. He's in the finals. Raymon Groot, a beautiful game, 40-8 in 14 innings. Raymon Groot, beautiful game.
There was nothing there.
There was nothing that Miguel could do. It's it happens sometimes. Miguel could have easily won the game by the same margin. It's who got on the table and who got comfortable first.
Yeah.
And Raymon played that game perfectly. It was almost a perfect game. Really enjoyed doing this game with you, Ken.
Yes.
Our next match will be the final, and the final will be between Taegu Lee and Raymon. Oh, the game is over. Yeah, the game is over. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Tay won. And he's going to play the final with Raymon Groot. Right here. But once again, we'd like to thank our sponsors, Predator Carom Cues. They make the Carom 3-cushion Vantage shaft that all the top players are using. They are coming out with the 3-cushion Carom Revo shaft from Predator and a line of cues. Sangli Chalk, Yuan Simonis, Aramith Balls, Carom Cafe, High Rock Productions, and the USBA. Thanks for doing this with me, Ken.
Thank you for having me.
And see you in a few moments for the final of the 2020 USBA 3-cushion National Championship.
Awesome.
Okay.